Hi, I'm Ted Keller, the owner of Keller Insurance. I really appreciate you coming to my website and requesting a commercial quote. So what we did to be a little bit different than the other guys, we want to make this very simple and convenient. So we developed this quick program and video to tell you what we're going to need before you go and do it. And this should really take you a couple minutes, and then we'll be able to get back to you very quickly with a quote. So let's get started on this, and I'm just going to walk you through real quick. So this is where the video is going to go when we're done. What you'll do is type in your name, and I'm going to use all of my information. And you'll see right here the red asterisks. They're the ones that we have to have. 6. Keep doing it. 9. Next. Email tkeller@kellerinsurance.com. The address. Now, here's a quick thing I'm going to tell you. At the end, on the last screen, it's going to ask you to upload your policies. If you're uploading your policies, there's a lot of information that we're not going to need. And one of the reasons why we ask you to upload a policy is so we can read your coverages and make sure that we're giving you an apples to apples. So again, you can type in your address, but if you're going to upload your policies, we don't need it. Next screen, tax ID. Tax ID a lot of times is going to show up on your workers' comp, but if it doesn't, even if we're going to need it for the workers' comp, and we're also going to need it for the auto a lot of times. So just put it in here if you can. If you haven't, if you don't, we'll get it at a later time. Okay. Nature of your business. A lot of times we'll see on a business owner's policy or a commercial package, they might write down that you're a carpenter, or they might have you labeled wrong, or a handyman, or plumber, or a florist. They might have it labeled wrong. So write it in here, and then at the end of the quote, there's notes. You can give us a quick breakdown about your business, and that way we have a good idea on what we're doing. Years business started and years in the industry. These things might be the same, or you might have been in the industry for 30 years and then you've been in business for 5. So if you can put them in there, it gives us a good idea about your business. Estimated payroll and gross sales. Now, a lot of times these are going to show up on your policies. Payroll and gross sales is what they use to rate a commercial package or a business owner's policy. It's also what we're going to use on a workers' comp. So again, if you're going to be uploading your policies, it's going to be in writing on the policies, and we can copy it. The last thing I want to do is give you a minimum payroll of, say, $20,000, and you actually have $200,000 of payroll. Or I give you a $500,000 in sales, and you actually have $3 million in sales. The quotes are going to be different. So we really want to see those payroll and gross sales on those policies, not to mention all the other coverages that you may or may not have, so we can make sure it's done properly for you. So let's go to the next screen. Your current carrier, again, if you're going to be uploading the policy, we don't need this. If not, please put that in there if you can. Years of prior carrier is important. It helps us out a lot. It establishes a lot with the carriers, and we can actually apply some discounts. Here's the comment section. If you want to fill out this comment section, it's great to give us a quick synopsis of what your business is all about. Or maybe you don't have equipment that's covered, or you might have certain concerns about your policy, or do you have too much or not enough coverage? Put it in here, whatever you want. We're going to read it. The more information that you give us, a lot of times we're going to get back to you the same day or next day. I'll either have 90% of the quote done, or I might have it all done for you, and I'll email it over to you. So the last screen here is where you upload your policies to us. Take the time to do it. Trust me when I tell you this, it is very important to do. You don't want to get just any quotes out there and then they change. It's a waste of time. So please, if you have any questions or you have a tough time filling this out whatsoever, we'd love to give you a quote. Thank you very much.